Hey you, what's your name? Is it true what they say about you? This is the Artist Unloaded.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Struggle's Over is with us tonight. And Metalcore from a burned down basement in Belleville, Ontario. Tonight we feature them. We've got Tommy, is it Gial or Gial?
Gil, what's going on? It's like Gaelic, kind of.
Okay.
What's going on, lad? How you doing?
Okay. And this is the vocalist, ladies and gentlemen. Then we got Connor Andrews, bass guitar over here. Where's Connor? Okay, Connor.
Sorry, I was looking for what's beeping, my bad.
The guy with the mustache.
All right. And then we got, so I'm still learning their names. We did the sound check and, you know, every band that comes in is brand new, right? So we hardly know each
The bass
other.
player's always the most forgettable guy anyways.
So they say.
Guitar player today.
So they say. That's why nobody remembers me. No, I'm kidding. Okay. So, and we've got, I didn't bring my glasses and I should have. And that's okay. That's a running theme on the show. We got John Genero. Is that how I say that?
General, yep.
Okay. On drums. And we got Jackson Viper to my left over here. And he is on guitar. So your first headline show at Signal Brewing Company with Nature Pleads Revenge, Chris King, and the Genova Project and Crown of Antlers happened last month at Signal Brewing Company. Mm-hmm. Yep. And I took a look at those photos and I got a sense of a very high energy, exhilarating show. Can you tell me a bit about what that was like and how you guys scored the gig?
Well, in matters of scoring the gig, we were playing for Battle of the Bands, Rock 107.
And we won.
We should have, for sure. Grr. Congratulations.
Yeah.
But
Shout out to Son of Time.
yeah, Son of
Congratulations on
Time.
the big
Congrats. You guys just had a big show too.
win. They just opened up for Theory of a Dead Man, actually.
Absolutely, yeah. But no, I was working at Signal Brewery, and through the mist of people, I seen an owner running around like crazy, and I got the opportunity to pull him aside later in the crowd. And being a restaurant worker for years, you get to know what an owner looks like, what their tasks are, and when
Yeah,
it's
for
busy.
sure.
And so I was able to pull him aside, and I got the opportunity to ask him for a job and to be a cook because I have cooking experience. And from there, me and him got closer, and I got the opportunity to show him what the scene looks like, what it can do for him as well as what it could do for the city. And he's been all on board, super generous.
Oh, that's
us
good.
Every
Big
opportunity
shout out to
in the
Signal
world.
Brewery.
Yes, big Signal Underground. And Andre and Brandon, you guys have been phenomenal. And
Most restaurant owners are pretty cool. Like they're on board. If you can like bring something to the table, they're going to be like,
it's
all right,
almost
let's
all
talk,
heads.
you know?
Yeah, it's almost all heads. If you can bring a good 20, 30 people, any restaurant owner should just happily open their doors to you, because at the end of the day, you're basically paying them to bring people to their bar.
Yeah, we remember back in the days of the bistro. We were in the band in the bistro, and the owner there was super cool too. Like,
Wasn't his name Al? I believe.
Sal.
Sal. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, he actually came
Shout out
up
to
to us
Sal.
Yeah.
after a show and he goes, "You guys give me a Woody," and it was actually really funny because he just loved it. So cool.
We were originally second band up, though, weren't we?
At Battle of the Bands?
No, at the headline show.
How do you mean?
We were.
Yeah, I think so. It
were
was
second band
when
on
we were
originally.
planning the show. We were talking with Nature Pleads Revenge, and we were talking with Bury the Past and Genova, and trying to work out the set list. And they gave us an absolute honor of saying, you guys are the hometown heroes here.
Cool.
Let you guys get up and get your moment in the sun." And they were great supporting acts, and they gave us a great crowd that was fully energized and ready to go. And it was a completely different feeling than normal, because when you get booked a show from somebody, it's one thing, but when you're hosting your own, when I hear the crowd cheering and clapping at the end, and they enjoyed themselves, and I hear the bar did well, it brings a different feeling.
It
of
is
pride.
a different feeling. It is.
Yeah,
It is. I
yeah.
can relate to that. It is, and it's different than a show that you just booked and okay, you guys, you're up. Like,
Yeah,
and you don't
exactly.
know anyone, and it's kind of like, no, I complete. And that leads me to my next question. You guys are going back again on July 31st. to Signal Brewing Company with Napoleon, Shorthanded, and Riverside Drive. I'm curious about the band's travel dynamic. Do you guys all travel together in the same vehicle to the gigs, or do you all kind of just do logistical reasons, go separately?
So we've got a little F-150 called the Struggle Bus, and we kind of
Nice.
load all of our gear into that thing. And then if we need an extra seat or two, we just either divide between a car and the truck or whatever. Yeah,
Okay.
squeeze in if we can into the little circus bus.
I always liked traveling with the band too. It's like
Makes it a party.
like it's a cool feeling because you're all together, and it's like it just like perpetuates forward like that powerful feeling that you're like a force.
Yeah.
And if
For
we're not
sure.
traveling together, we're on call with each other.
Almost
Yeah.
the whole drive. It's insane.
It's necessary. Yeah. So before a show, do you guys rehearse that day?
We actually did today.
Yeah,
We did today.
yeah,
We typically try and rehearse a lot leading up to a show. Maybe not the day of. If we're feeling hot and ready,
Yeah.
then we're like, all right, maybe we'll just relax for the day, get all of our gear set and good to go instead of set it up and tear down or whatever. But
Yeah, you guys know it when you're ready and when you need to.
Yeah.
practice,
Absolutely.
for sure.
yeah, we weren't gonna try. We didn't want to mess up this opportunity, so we're making sure we're fresh.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's good. So in 2025, last year you guys released your debut single "Disarray," which was you stated written out of pain and patience. Who said that?
This kid,
Yeah,
here.
that's
pain, passion, and patience is kind of what the dream of this band is bred on. Started with just me and Big Johnny and my parents' burned down basement in COVID, and yeah, just some kids with a lot to say, and we didn't know how to say it. And funny enough, somehow metal ended up. We didn't come from like a metal background or anything. We liked rock and roll and like rap music and stuff. So it was really weird that somehow we landed on this genre that just said what we needed to say.
I actually remember a big turning point. We were hanging out one night having a couple drinks, and we put on a live Slipknot concert. And for the next couple hours, Thomas and I just couldn't stop looking at each other and saying, "Wow, what was that?"
Yeah.
And we got addicted. And from that point forward, he started working on his vocals. I taught myself how to play the drums.
Renovated my parents' fucking basement and started learning drums on an empty mud bucket.
Okay, so that's where because your parents' basement unfortunately burned down.
Yeah,
No,
2005.
basement, sorry, house.
Yep.
And when I read that tagline, I thought it was just a clever, like, cool sounding thing, and I didn't know the history behind it. So, thank you for bringing that up, so that everybody can kind of understand where that tagline comes from. So,
Can I say one thing on this?
Absolutely.
yeah, absolutely.
Let's do it.
So, I'm trying to figure out where to start. Okay, so I live down the street from Thomas.
Yeah.
Which is where the burned down basement is, which is where they record the music and they practice, which is awesome. Because it's pure vibes when you go down there.
Absolutely.
But
Completely different energy.
So my girlfriend's daughter knows Thomas from the past. So we know who Thomas is. And when Disarray came out, my girlfriend was like, "Oh, this is the band down the street."
Yeah.
And I was like, I listened to it now, and I'm a musician, and I was trying to make my own songs. And I was driving to Wasaga to do recordings with my uncle.
Okay.
And it just wasn't a great fit. 3-hour drive there, 3-hour drive back.
Right.
I was like, fuck. I was like, I just need to fucking work with these guys. After I heard that song, I was like, I just need to work with these guys, especially if they're just down the street. And
What are the odds?
and then some fortuitous turn of events, Thomas and John ended up doing just a little bit of a side job for my girlfriend, just doing some drywall and some painting and this and that. And I happened to come home the same time they were there, right before they left. And I was just like, oh, this is actually going to happen.
Yeah.
And then we started working together on my music. And then, anyways, I guess that song Disarray just was kind of it's the second I heard it, I was like, I have to work with these guys.
Okay, so that's the single that you worked with Terry Ben.
Yes.
I wasn't there for that.
Okay.
I was outside looking at that point.
That's the current lineup at that time was me and John, and then Tiernan on guitar, Tiernan Tweedy, and Jarek Nolk on bass.
Okay. Yeah. So Terry Ben's a Canadian record producer. I checked out his site. Very official. This guy knows what he's doing.
Very solid guy to work with.
He's actually doing something
Yeah.
for Slash right now.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I swear to God.
So yeah,
crazy.
mixing and mastering engineer extraordinaire. This guy's he's got what's the word? He's got some swagger there going on for that.
100%.
Probably an industry vet, right?
Yeah, in some sort of way. Yeah, somehow he's actually worked on a movie with that Chris Jericho and Stephen Auger on as well.
And he's composing for film and TV. That's awesome. Yeah, that's something I always wanted to do. But how did you How did you meet Terry? What was it like working with this guy?
From Newburgh, Ascension Blacklist, the band that actually, I think that was our very first show we played. We opened for them.
Yeah, huge shout out, boys. We love you.
Yeah, Grit and Grind Promotions, Jaden Coate, and Ascension Blacklist. Those guys gave us an opportunity for our very first show, and Ascension. That's Ascension is their, I think, cousin or brother related in some sort of way. They're related, and they just ended up sending us to him, luckily, and that was kind of how Disarray came to be. It was super crazy coincidence. And Terry's a fucking. Sorry for my language. Terry's a fucking beast.
Oh, absolutely. Working with Terry was very pleasant. As a drummer, he was very accommodative. He had a great setup, an amazing
He's very
sound.
punctual.
He was very punctual when
Right.
I was having troubles, even because what drummer's perfect and can follow a click every time? That was my first time in the studio, and I will say this, okay?
I
so-
was just I wouldn't be able to hear the click while I was playing, no matter how loud it was.
That was my biggest problem,
the click.
and he was very good at even giving me like visual cues of what my click was, so I could pay attention to his hand and play in time as well as.
Yeah.
Just,
He was the conductor.
He was so solid, and I will give him a lot of credit for the work he's done.
So he knew how to delegate really well with people and make it comfortable.
Absolutely.
And that's really important, especially being a producer. But he mentioned on his site, please use headphones or a quality sound system. And I'm not making fun of that. That's 100%.
Is that for our song specifically, or is that on his website?
It's on his website. I don't know if it's specifically for your tune. I think it's just on his website.
Okay.
But when I saw that, I was like, okay, that's right. Because now everybody's using like their phone, and you know what I mean? You don't hear the true production of a song if you don't have a true system to hear it on. And I've always been kind of a stickler for that kind of thing. When I listened to your music, I put it into my stereo, and I can show you guys pictures. I'm very proud of it. I got the Paradigm speakers, and you know what I mean? And I listened to it there, and I don't know if it's a combination of you guys playing and Terry's work. It sounds amazing. You know, it sounds like it should. So ladies and gentlemen, like, stop listening to music on your phones or the crappy Bluetooth speakers. You know what I mean? Like,
Even the dollar store earbuds ruin you, man.
Oh,
They're
that's
the
an
worst.
abomination.
Yeah, the worst.
The abomination. So, you know, get a good stereo. I mean, go to Value Village if you have to and pick up a good Sony amp and a couple of like bookshelf speakers. Listen to this music. Really listen to it. So, sorry, I'm getting a little upset, but that's important, and people need to know, like, production goes into your songs. They need to be heard the way they're meant to be heard. Okay, I'm done my rant.
The way I see it too, it's not all about production, but also about message.
Yes.
So as long as they're getting the message, I don't care what they listen to it on. You know?
And that's another aspect of it as well. And you're not wrong. I guess
But
that's...
get a good stereo.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like,
No,
that's,
seriously.
I'm just sharing my kind of like my opinion of that, and I think it's important in that way because you know that you know Terry produced it. You got to be able to hear what that's meant to
Feel like.
Yeah,
100%.
that's all. That's
To compare what
basically.
you're saying to something else, like with
Yeah.
current events, is everybody familiar with the movie that just came out, The Odyssey?
Yeah.
Like they filmed it specifically for IMAX theaters.
Okay.
So
yeah.
if you don't go see it in IMAX, you're
Yes.
not seeing it the way the director intended.
Yeah. And
So if you listen to it on dollar store headphones, you're probably not going to hear everything that Terry put in
That
to
makes
the-
it so special.
to the soundtrack, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you don't get the full experience, right? So that's all we're trying
Absolutely.
to say. But yeah,
and what Viper said is
exactly true.
it goes hand in hand with that.
Yeah.
I think because
Yeah.
it gives you the full, experience. So let me flip my.
I have something to add
Major.
as
Yeah.
well to that, actually. And this goes for musicians mainly as well, but even buying good in-ear monitor systems, not buying, cheaping out and getting the worst ones, but actually a decent in-ear system.
Yeah.
Like Soundgrenner Audio.
You got it. Yeah. Yeah.
We've lost a camera.
Not,
So it's important because when you can't hear your bandmates, when you can't hear what's going on, you can't delegate for yourself, right? You can't make sure that you're sounding the best without hearing what a decent audio sounds like in the first place.
Yeah.
And that's very important with your equipment wise, as well as your sound guy too. Make sure you love your sound guy and you treat him like gold.
yeah, it's all about communication in the end, really.
Absolutely.
To bring things together the way that it's supposed to be. What do you guys feel is the biggest hurdle, if any, when you're recording in the studio? Obviously, things don't always go to plan. Nothing's perfect when putting things together. Are there any must-haves or must-dos that you guys have that make things easier when you work together to record music?
I think the biggest hurdle would probably be when all 5 of us have writer's block and nobody has ideas. And we go to put something down and leave with less than we started with.
Okay.
Or perhaps go end up in different creative directions, so it ends up like
Yeah.
that's where the band has to kind of have the hard conversations of like what is going to serve the song the best and how to move forward, because I think it's John that taught me that the best bands have the hardest conversations,
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I agree
or the
with
bands
that.
that last have the hardest conversations.
I agree with that. And it is hard sometimes, and you got to have the conversations. 100%. The next question is for Tommy. In one of your reels, I saw you practicing your vocal, and your sister in the background tells you to shut up. But like that, it's funny because the look on your face was hilarious. Did that really happen? And does she support your music?
Okay, so shout out to you, Tara. I love you. So that clip is not live. That clip is not live, so it's super embarrassing that you asked this.
Okay.
I mocked the clip, but yes, that does happen. So like when we were talking earlier outside about me like practicing vocals just like at random times, like I'll be walking behind my lawnmower and just like practicing vocals. Well, like the shower is the best place to practice, by the way. So yeah, sometimes your family doesn't love that.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so yeah, maybe it was just the wrong time, and
Yeah, you know.
something like that. Okay, well that's cool. So any new music you guys are working on that you want to tell people about tonight, and if so, where they can find your current catalog even?
Sorry, what were you saying, Connor?
I was just gonna say, like, maybe it ties into this question too.
Yeah.
It's like, it's funny how Tommy writes like his vocals. So like, well, like I don't know, like from my experience, from what I've seen when he's helped me with my stuff, or when I was trying to like make a guitar riff
Yeah.
or an instrumental, and then leave it with him, he'll like get in his truck or he'll be doing something, and then he'll just put the track on and he'll just go off, and it will just be like 90 seconds of like raw like aggression, but like there's a couple like happy accidents in there.
It's
Yeah.
like
So it's like he's doing that all the time. So people are being exposed to it, like family,
Yes.
friends, sisters, and stuff, and they might not understand it.
Mm-hmm.
So like maybe that's where that joke comes from. But like,
It's kind of like artists have kind of a rough sculpture, and
Well,
then
yeah, and it
you
kind of comes
move
from
there.
it kind of comes from back when I could rap. As a matter of fact, that shouldn't have been what I mentioned. Now I gotta take that back instead of spit on the track or do it really fast
Yeah.
before I have a heart attack. That was whack. Sorry, I take it back.
but then when it's
Yeah.
like hard metalcore,
But, like,
that
so
stuff,
it's like-
just wild. It's
I can
wild.
like almost talk in poetry. So then it's like when you mix that with like an empty instrumental and you mix that with like emotion. I try not to overthink exactly rhyming and what to say. Like when I would freestyle, I would more just go for what I feel.
Right.
And if there's like sounds in between and then the message, it kind of like ends up, that's what like happy accidents. It's like you'll end up with like a couple lines that lead to what I'm saying, or what I'm saying, and then I run out of like exact words that comes with cadence.
I hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like mumble freestyle screaming, but like at the same time like venting.
I honestly, like that is one of my favorite parts of our writing process. Is Thomas will give us just this amazing one take, and we go, "Fuck, we don't want to change stuff here. We don't want to change anything. So we got to figure out how to put all this into context now and cut it into an actual representable image. It's the fun because people love it, and then you're sitting
They're like,
down,
it's dope. It sounds like a song.
and
I'm
you,
like,
you're,
it does.
you're
but-
the one that knows that we just spit that out on one take and made it something. And it's not always like that. Sometimes we get stuck for hours, but the times it is, it's the best thing in the world. It makes me laugh so much.
Something I wanted to say about that. It's like, yeah, like there's different writing processes that you have to go through in order for you specifically. You just explained the way that you kind of come up with stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, it's like they're like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna write a song.
Well,
But,
sometimes we have like a title or like an idea, a concept of like what it's gonna feel
Yeah.
like. Like maybe Crazy Train didn't start with Crazy Train, but like Ozzy was like, I'm going off the fucking rails.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like, oh,
got to get something out, and
Yeah.
then you take the best from it. So, which after hearing whatever, if you record something right, you spit some stuff, what you got to take out later when you come back to it.
you know what's it.
Yeah.
You know what sticks. Like that's kind of how we conceptualize it. Is it's all concept art until it gets released.
Yep.
So it's like we could have a whole song, like we could have a whole house built, but like if we walk in and we're like, 2x4 is crooked, we're gonna rip the whole thing down, and not the whole thing, but I'm like though, yeah, I like to think of it as concept art until it's released, because then it's not public. So it's like I don't want to put it in a box and be like, all right, like this is how this has to go, and like I'm not willing to change it. So it's like it's a really compromising and really open-minded, but at the same time, like, sometimes annoying for the guys, because they could like say ready, song's done, and I'm like, fuck, we still gotta like change this verse, and they're like, you son of a bitch. It's just these funny things that like just come from the process of what sticks and what doesn't. But you know when you hit when the magic came, you know what sticks at least. Not everything sticks, and that's why I throw ideas out. If it sticks, it sticks.
So tolerance is a big deal, and being a brotherhood in a band.
100%.
It's all about tolerance of each other and understanding each other's ways of working together, right?
Well, and when you said the word brotherhood, that's a very important one for us, especially. I know Thomas and I know Jackson and Connor would feel the same way. But when you're in a band together,
That's what it should be.
It should be that close.
Yes.
It should be like your family. You should love each other and be that close with one another and have each other's back. And there's
Supposed to be at my wedding.
no soldier left behind, right? Like,
Yeah, and in my past, I've been in some bands like that didn't work out, and I was sad. And,
It's heartbreaking.
It is, very.
Bands that weren't like that were okay, but it didn't feel good. It's like you have to have that for sure. I'm on board with that. You guys, I totally understand that. So Dragged is your most recent 2026 release. So tell me a little bit of that. So where can people hear that? Is it you're on all platforms?
All platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, Tidal, TikTok. Yeah, pretty much anything.
Did you guys write that single together, or?
Yeah, all of our music is just written from pain, passion, and patience, baby.
all a group effort. We all try and get our own pieces and says in and make sure the whole band's happy with the song before it gets pushed forward, especially with that one. We were on such a deadline for that song.
Okay.
We had a show coming up in I think it was 2 weeks. And when we went into the studio, it was crunch time, right? Like we knew we needed to get original content out. We needed to perform. We needed to get this on the stage.
So there was like pressure, but maybe in kind of in a good way.
Well, pressure makes diamonds, right?
Yeah.
So
It also makes piezoelectricity.
Very true. Very true. That's so good, you guys.
At the time too, the song, these songs, like, you can kind of feel the energy, but if you hear the lyrics or you read the lyrics, you can kind of tell what we were going through at the time or what we were feeling.
Yeah.
And not only was it like a crunch for the band, but like personally, John and I have had, we'll say, cycles of our goes in these cycles of life that make us feel dragged, we'll say.
Yeah.
And so it was like it was a time like that where it kind of worked out in a positive from a negative, I guess, was because it was a hard time, but we ended up getting, not only a song, but we needed an outlet.
Yeah, and sometimes things get, well, it's cliche, but things do sometimes get worse before they get better.
Absolutely.
And you gotta have faith in each other, and I think that what you guys said is very on point and needs to be, said. So, all right, guys, that is it for the interview, and me as the interview guy, that's it for me. Let's have some fun before the performance. We're going to play our game Lyric Blitz and take the pressure off, and then you guys can do your thing. Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's do it.
Lyric Blitz now, baby. Lyric Blitz, time to play the game.
Okay, here's how it's played. I'll say a word, and the contestants, which are you guys and Matt. You guys against Matt.
Okay.
It's kind of unfair.
Don't worry, guys. I'll lose. I always lose.
Unless we want to split it up, throw sticks in,
Do we just yell it out if we have the answer?
Yeah.
Whoever blurts it out first is
Whoever blurts it out.
That's the point.
So I'll give you a word, and you can sing a line from any song
That
Any
has that
song.
word.
that has that word.
Could be a damn nursery rhyme.
It could be anything. Could be
Do we have to back
twinkle.
it up, or just make it up?
It just has to be. It just has to be something
We're
that's
talking to songwriters, man.
Something
Yeah.
that has to people know. Yeah.
like a known
All
song.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first word is. You guys ready?
I'm nervous. No, I'm kidding.
Ready?
I'm ready. Yeah.
Got the hand on the buzzer? No, there's no buzzer.
Billy Joel.
All right. First word is faith.
Because I got
Faithfully, fucking Steve Perry. Journey.
I think he got you there. He was saying.
have faith, baby. Okay, come on, Matt.
Okay,
let's
one
go.
Matt.
1-0.
Second word is try. 5.
Travis.
In the end, fuck.
Good Charlotte.
Oh, baby, won't you try?
Got a song?
No, I'm drawing a blank.
Not
on
again?
try.
That
In
was
the end,
something.
Linkin Park.
That was something.
All right.
That was, I think, Blue Rodeo.
Oh, I tried so hard. Got so
Yeah, there's
far.
a
There you
lot
go,
of them.
Jack.
Maybe I shouldn't play
That
because
one
it
was
looks
like-
like I'm winning.
That one was too easy.
I was gonna spit out a Billy Joel song.
2-0. Third word is day. 5.
Day and night, Kid Cudi.
Sing it.
Day and night, the lonely stars.
All right.
Next
2-1. Fourth word is agony.
You know the
5.
cameras?
Dear Agony, Breaking Benjamin.
How's it go?
Oh yeah. I guess I gotta change those. Yeah. Okay, so did somebody get agony?
Yeah.
So what is it? 2-2.
I don't know. You're supposed to be taking the score, Brad. Come on.
Okay.
Forward.
Fifth word is blood.
Raining Blood, Slayer. I don't know if he says the lyric, but
Yeah, he does somewhere.
Somewhere.
You gotta say the
I
lyric.
played guitar here. I wasn't a vocalist then, though.
All right. Next word is what?
So what, Metallica?
Bring it, man.
So fucking what?
I was gonna say. So what you want? What you want?
All right. What's that? 4-2.
14.
All right. Next word is sound. 5, 4,
That's a tough one.
Yeah, it is.
3, 2.
Moving at the speed of sound, like a bullet train.
There we go.
What song?
Bullet Train. I don't know, some EDM song. He used to smoke vapes too.
I believe you. That qualifies.
Next word is forever.
Days come and go, but my feelings for you are forever. Forever.
I love that when we. I love that when we do the
Oh, I
game and
ruined
like
my
some of the
liver with
band
that
members
song.
start singing together. I love that. All right.
All right. Next word is
How many questions are there?
quit. 5.
Fuck.
No, quit.
Yeah, I don't know that song too.
We're just gonna put a beep there.
4, 3.
I think
I got nothing. I got nothing. I'm
Yeah, this is a blank.
1.
No.
Quit playing games with my heart.
One for Brad.
It could be anything though.
It could be like in almost every song. Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
yeah.
All right. Last word is ready. 5, 4.
Not ready to die, but some
His palms are sweaty, mom spaghetti's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs.
There you go.
Wait, who that is?
Someone
There
spaghetti,
it
mom
is.
spaghetti.
All right. So struggles over wins.
Oh, and the struggle is over.
Do they take the the trophy though? There is no trophy, but
There's no trophy. They get the trophy for this episode.
yeah. Okay.
Sweet. 4 against 1.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's time for the performance. Without further ado, here is The Struggle's Over.
Stay tuned for a live studio performance. This spot could be yours. For just $2 a day, you can secure your place on the podcast, which airs on 101.3 FM and all of your favorite podcasting platforms. It's a great deal for such a low price.
rather take my chances. Don't let your mind just miss your shot. I will survive, forsaken from. Not for the last. You said you'd put the past aside. So many times, so many second chances. We feel the pain beyond the grave. The days of void, now so indeed. In violent ways, we've killed ourselves. One more drag through hell. I've been regretted every corner. I am the goddamn things I've done. I spent my time here searching for answers. But I ain't what I've become. Trying to wake goodbye to the one I was back then. Now memories are in my heart. Your thoughts are in my head. Every tear I shed, every drop of blood I bled, for every fucking mistake I've ever made, I swore there'd never be another, but I've fallen again, and you left me for fucking dead. I will never surrender, I will never give up. This is all in my head, and you left me again. This is not just a statement, this is how I will live. This is my coping mechanism. This is my coping mechanism. This is my coping mechanism. Without a plan, beyond the grave, the days of void, in violent ways, we've killed ourselves. One more drink down. Turn you home. In violent ways, we killed ourselves. One more drink through hell. Get the fuck up! Your sister to my disarray. Accepted to my disarray. Dominating the weight of this war inside myself that we cannot escape. Shattered faith, reflections fade, staring all this down here in the we're 14, we're running to the bone. Now everything you've done will leave me alone. I'm getting sick enough, this shit was never fun. I need some fucking clarity before I kill someone. You thought you left me in the dark. You thought you left me in a ruin, but clearly it wasn't enough. You gave me under the blood. So many things I want to know. You understood that we both have paid for ourselves.
This song's about shedding skin. It's called Self-Separation.
To the fucking floor.
This is one of the first songs that we wrote, actually. This song was written in like 2022 or 2023. From the burnt down basement there. Fucking big shout out to John. This song means a lot to us. This song's called The Plea. I was fooled from the start.
Yeah.
Music News.
All right, welcome to this segment of Music News. Music news for this week, we've got Ignore Me, the treble cock version from Life of Exile, and that's in the alternative genre, and it was released 07/28 this year as a band from Whitby, Ontario, and they distribute that through TuneCore. They are independent. Lucky from Avery Island, rock genre, that's indie from Toronto, and they released that on the 28th. Lucky by Avery Island, and that is off of Sleepwalker Records, distributed by Symphonic. Dearest by Olivia Dora, and that's in the folk genre. It's contemporary folk from Ottawa. You're going to want to check that out. You can always go online and check any of these artists out. Check out these releases, because these are the notable releases that Brad has listened to, that we like to feature on Artists Unloaded, just to make sure that everybody gets a chance to really dig in and get to know, where do I find this great music, right? So obviously, I'm sure you know how to use Google. I've said it a million times. That one again, Olivia Dora, okay? The title is Dearest. Dearest. Check that one out. And there's an album for $50. You can get all 20 songs. The title is Pull Up a Chair, and the artist is Roxy's Proxy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Roxy's Proxy. And that's contemporary folk. Alternative folk is the subgenre, and it's Kemptville, Ontario. They released that on the 29th of July. And that the lyricist and the composer there is Rob Lachance and Laurie Malone. Again, all of these songs are Canadian content. Country artist Hayden Ryan has released Walk Through Fire, and that's on Believe Music. Actually, Slammin' Media is the label, and that was released on the 24th of July. Okay, we're going to want to check that one out. Okay, that looks like that's about it for that. That's been the music news, because the rest of these photos on my screen are of Brad giving me an angry face. So until next time, Artists Unloaded, that's been the music news for this week.
It's time for Just the Tip.
Hey, it's Brad here with Just the Tip. Make sure you don't forget to submit your upcoming releases to Artists Unloaded. You can submit them by email. Just email submit@artistunloaded.com with a small description of your release and your release date. And that's been Just the Tip.
Hey you, what's your name? Is it true what they say about you?